they're about to open the door, Joshua suddenly realizes the ghost only needs to guard the room. Why come out to hunt players? But there are only 3 minutes left, no time to think. The two cautiously enter the room. This indeed is the base. However, they didn't expect there were actually two ghosts. Danger! The white-haired vet does the ghost with the radio. The two just sighed in relief. They were caught off guard by the ghost's sudden attack. The white-haired vet escaped outside. Joshua headed inside the room. There are 2 buttons in the room. Both must press them simultaneously to proceed. Joshua shouted for help out the window. Shell might hurt and rushed to the rescue. At that moment, the ghost opened the door and struggled with Joshua. Just as he was about to give in. Help! Quick, demand! My wife's here. 10 seconds. Hello? What's the button now? The game was successfully completed. Force these men also came too. Beneath the mask was a kind-looking giant. It turned out the ghost was a player forced into the game. Plumel found a walkie-talkie on his dead buddy. The IG police searched the corpse for ammo. Plumel found a walkie-talkie on his dead buddy. Strange sounds came from it. We found the answer! Let's head back to the beach. The beach? Plumel was about to ask BRG what was going on, but BRG had already vanished. On the other side, the white-haired one found a strange paper symbol from the ghost. Found a piece of paper with strange symbols on it. Meanwhile, Rico left at the base began to act mischievously. To get advantage of Shenpai's mental state on the brink of collapse, she attempted to brainwash him. Casually coming from a wealthy family, his high intelligence, Plumel is handsome and strong. Only Cho Peck can be described as unmarketable. The two were just with him out of a sense of superiority. And now Gentai is injured again. They certainly won't guide him through the level. So the two should work together. It was clear that Gentai was shaken by these words. To ensure Gentai could help her in a critical moment, Rico began an inappropriate program. The next day, Plumel decided to check out the seaside mentioned on the intercom. Maybe they could find some answers. But Gentai and Rico's tasks expire tomorrow. They had to participate in one more game today. The game location was a botanical garden. Once inside, they saw a table full of various weapons. Several goggles were placed nearby. The four donned the goggles as instructed. The screen displayed avatars of several people. The system can also recognize others' appearances, and it allows for remote communication, just as they were wondering. Phone revealed the game's difficulty. It turned out to be 7 hearts. Joshua recalled what the hat had said. The red heart is a game of manipulation and betrayal. As expected, this game is profoundly eerie. The game involves Grey Wolf catching happy sheep. One places the wolf, and free a sheep, sheep must hide from the wolf. The time limit is 15 minutes. When time's up, the colors on the sheep will explode. Only the wolf can win. In other words, only one of the 4 can survive. The game officially begins. The first wolf card is assigned to Shintai. At this point, he is on the verge of collapsing. In a panic, he tries to remove the collar. Joshua quickly stops him. Forcefully removing the collar may cause it to explode immediately. Shintai gazes at Joshua in despair. The wolf card instantly transfers to Joshua. Turns out that if the wolf and sheep make eye contact, the player's identities will switch. Rico realizes instantly. The real threat to avoid isn't the sheep, but the wolf that can survive. She shouts urgently to the others. As the 3 focus their gaze, the wolf card transfers to Rico. Rico quickly grabs a hammer and dashes into the grove. Plumel is the first to react and grabs a machete and pursues. Joshua urges Rico to calm down. Everyone brainstorms ways to break the game, but Rico isn't listening at all. Caught off guard and tripped by a tree, the blonde had caught up. Once friends, now they faced each other with weapons. The blonde swung down in anger. The blade got stuck in a tree trunk. Rico quickly grabbed a stone. She knocked the blonde to the ground, but she glanced at him by accident. The wolf tag shifted to the blonde. The situation flipped in an instant. Now Rico was chasing and attacking the blonde. Rico knew the blonde was injured in the abdomen. She had even helped bandage the wound, so she repeatedly struck the same spot. Joshua still believed there was a way to escape the beam. He shouted out to the blonde. He redirected the wolf tap to himself. Then he turned and started to run. Seeing this, Rico picked up her knife and chased Joshua. Meanwhile, Gentai could do nothing due to his injuries. He could only helplessly pray for divine need. Joshua weaved through the forest, but soon he was surrounded by Rico and the blonde. Rico's will to survive was fierce. She thought Joshua would just lie to save himself. In her eyes, Joshua was just the coolest loser. Rather than ride away at this, it was better to give herself a chance to lie. With that, she charged at Joshua with her knife. Have I now spared you once? Who are you really allied with? In the end, Gentai still didn't betray his friends. The guy with the yellow hair wobbled as he chased after, but he couldn't run very fast due to his severe injuries. The handsome dude ran to a glass surface. He pulled out various tools he had prepared earlier. He attempted to remove the collar using mirror reflection. Unfortunately, it was all in vain. Just as he tried to snap the collar with pliers, scenes of the demon day shot in the head came rushing back to him. In an instant, he lost the courage to act. He could hear the yellow hair guy cursing in his earphones, planning that the handsome dude isn't genuinely trying to beat the game, but just was to survive alone. The handsome dude could only cry and say sorry. It was unclear if he was apologizing for his own inadequacies, or if he had genuinely thought of surviving on his own. He recalled when his younger brother just climbed to college. His father praised his brother while coldly mocking him, saying that he was just a worthless bum, showing no enthusiasm for life whatsoever.